Sexnerd.furries, and welcome to the Sexnerd.furries podcast. You like the way I pause on sex there? Anywho, today the topic, today the topic is sexual compliments versus sexual harassment. Why? Because it happens often. Okay, first off, there's nothing that I have to read because there is no actual documentation that on the internet that told me what the actual difference is according to scientists or whatever. So instead, we're just going to use our own brains. So we're going to have headaches.
No.
Yes, I know you're not used to thinking. Neither am I. No thoughts, why thinking? In case you guys hear any strange noises, we're recording outside today because McDonald's doesn't like us anymore. So we're not going to have music this time around. We'll add music later. Okay. So, sexual compliments. Basically, a sexual compliment is when someone tells you something like, staring at you right now.
Uh-huh.
So that's one nice tush you got there.
Oh, you.
Yeah, that's basically what a sexual compliment is. And so it's like, yeah, it's a very thin line between sexual compliments and sexual harassment. If it's consensual, then it's a compliment. If it's they're saying it and it makes you uncomfortable, then it's harassment. It could still be a compliment, but it's no, don't send. So basically it's just things said, sexual things said directly to you. Also, certain types of looks can also be sexual compliments. When they give you the eye.
The eyes.
The eye. I would show you the eye, but I'm bad at the eye. Always end up people think I'm having a stroke or something. Allow access. Computer decides to not pay attention or whatever, you just ignore it. Okay, so as a male, as a man of the masculine persuasion,
That's better.
Shush. What would you consider is a sexual compliment towards a woman of the female persuasion?
Well, that's a good question. Well, most of the girls don't see it as a compliment. Yeah. So it's hard to say that.
Yeah, it is. Girls are always yelling,
And hitting.
and hitting. Lots of hitting. That's true. Yes. Okay. If a woman were to tell you something that would be a sexual compliment, would you notice that it was a sexual compliment?
Meh. I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yes, you're a guy. Of course you don't. But yeah, it'd be if she saw man, you sure are strong. Yeah, that sucks. But you sure are strong. You wanna help me move some furniture?
Yeah. It always ends good.
If you notice it. If you're distracted or something, then then you won't even notice what she's talking about. Okay, let's see. In your opinion, what's the difference between sexual compliment and sexual harassment?
Well, for example, if I told you, oh my god, you have a big butt, that's pretty much a sexual harassment.
Yeah, because it's not man, your butt is so tight. That's also sexual harassment. It's so hard.
And a compliment, well, it could be like, oh my god, you have a nice hair.
Oh,
that
you
I
have,
actually like.
you have beautiful hair.
Yes.
But is that considered a sexual compliment?
No,
or just
no,
a compliment?
well.
That's just a compliment.
Okay.
How would you give a sexual compliment in a way that doesn't sound like harassment?
Well, maybe with the tone. Yeah, the tone of the voice.
Oh, yeah.
That has a lot of...
Yeah, that too. I mean, if they're like, damn, girl,
Nah.
you got some nice boobies. It's like, yeah.
Like... oh,
Yes.
yeah, baby.
That's just where I like, yeah, it's like, no. That's not a...
Well,
it's still a compliment, but it's like, uncomfortable. Like, okay. Not too long ago, I watched a video on YouTube by Lacey Green.
Mm-hmm.
I love her videos. She's always talking about, like, sexual empowerment and all that stuff. But not just for women, for men, too, you know. She's like, own your sexuality.
Be a man.
Yeah, be a man. But she was talking about, that kind of, like, the sexual compliments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guys think they're complimenting you, but it's just, no. And it's like, you know, like when you're walking by and some dude whistles at you on the street.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing that happens to you all the time.
Very
Hey,
funny.
what? Wouldn't it make you feel good inside? But it's like, you know, if a guy just randomly whistles at you from a distance and you're like, oh, well, yeah, oh, thank you. Okay. But if he's like following you and saying things to you while he's following you, that's weird. That's creepy. That is creepy. And that would be sexual harassment.
Yeah.
But a compliment is long distance whistle. For me, anyway. A long distance whistle, and I'm like, oh. I look good today, thank you. Now, let's see. Men versus women. Exactly. It's like, okay. When a man gives a sexual compliment, it's almost always regarded as sexual harassment.
It appears so.
And when a woman gives a sexual compliment, most guys don't even notice.
Yeah, it happens to me.
It's these two extremes between when a man is giving a compliment and when a woman is giving a compliment. So it's like, you know, there aren't as many men saying about sexual harassment as women, besides the fact that they're all macho and they're not going to say anything about it, you know, take it like a man.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, if a woman, like if you were in a workplace of some sort, we'll say like an office.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you work in an office, and this woman that's working there is all 100% like, she is sexually complimenting you all the time.
Uh-huh.
You know, like when no one's around, she'll talk about how you have a nice butt, or how your package is looking very fine today. You know, those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Would you, like, report her for that?
Nah, of course not. I will, we invite her to my house.
Yeah, bro.
Have some fun. Yay, fun.
Yay, fun. See, that's a difference. And if it were the other way around, I would be shouting sexual harassment all over the freaking place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, or running away screaming rape. I don't know. I mean, it's just like,
Yeah.
I guess a woman being so forward is like, you know, less work for you guys, huh? That's not fair. So, let's see. Continuing on, have you ever received a sexual compliment?
Well, there have been sometimes that girls actually grab my butt. My butt.
Oh, that's true. Random ass grab. Like what? Randomly on the street or
In the bus.
on the bus? Oh yeah, that happens on the bus. I'm almost always sitting down, so it doesn't usually happen to me. I'm like, no, standing? Nope.
Aw.
I've had enough random guys rub against me for the day. No, thank you. Don't need that. You know, stare at my boobs. That's okay, but don't like rub something on me. It's weird.
But it feels good.
Depends. As you know, when it's one of those dudes or one of those random, even just people, because they're, you know, you know, the dude who he smells like he's been doing things, and you're just like, you know, it chokes you, and that's not. So it's big. Do you enjoy it when some random girl grabs your butt?
Nah, it's quite disturbing. I'm like la 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 la. Whoa! Oh my god! What happened up there?
My butt. Did you take a piece? Okay, so basically, random sexual compliments from people neither of us enjoy. Like, if it just happens. You know, it's like, no, neither of us enjoy that. But if perhaps, I don't know, let's see, if we went to like let's go into the furry area of this. If we go to a fur con, any old fur con, it doesn't even have a name. We'll call it like Fuzzy Con or something.
Fuzzy Con.
And at this con, like, as you and I will go together, because why not? We go together and we talk to people, and every now and then you get like the compliment of that we look good from random people or whatever, and we're just like, I think that would feel kind of good. You know, people saying that you look good instead of the random person grabbing your ass. So yes, tell me I look good. Don't like compliment my butt or my boobs, you know? No. So compliment my hair.
My eyes.
Tell me I have beautiful eyes. You know? But don't like grab my butt. Let's see. We're already talking about sex about this, but let's see. In your case, a sexual compliment would almost always lead to sex. True or not?
Yes, it's true.
I guess it depends, you know. If she's good looking, yeah. What if she were particularly ugly?
Holy soul.
That's true. Okay, what if she had like man face?
I can put on a bag.
Put a bag on her head. Put a bag on her head. Doesn't
works.
matter, had sex. Okay, so yeah, it would lead to sex. In the case of females, most likely not. It'll lead to a harassment suit. I'm sorry. That's just how it happens, you know? Especially in the workplace. Let's see. What else can you say about sexual compliments? You know, sometimes they're uncomfortable. You know, do you have any cool stories?
Not exactly.
Why don't you have cool stories? Like,
Beep.
Why are you poking my computer?
Because it has Windows 8 and
Yes,
it sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's just annoying. You just have to get used to it. Stop touching it. I'm gonna poop. I'm gonna hit you. I'll hit you. I will. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. You bad fox, you. Okay. In order to make this topic more interesting, since we had nothing to read, I decided to go on to Yahoo Answers, grab a couple of questions that I found interesting. Not like idiotic, but interesting. You know, there were some idiotic ones, like, you know, like, if I put it in her butt, will she get pregnant? No, you know, I did not grab those. Even though that one caught my eye and I couldn't stop laughing for half an hour. But no, I got some actual, you know, some good ones. Like this one here, by some dude named Andrew. The question is, do ladies like non-sexual compliments? So, I know it sounds like a silly comment, but it just seems like more and more females nowadays want to be hot and sexy and like those comments. When I only casually know someone, I don't usually make those comments though. I don't compliment often, and when I do, it's non-sexual. I usually compliment on their eyes or something, and that stands out non-sexually. Do these compliments fall short of the hot and sexy ones? Additional details? I'm not calling the ladies nowadays all whores or anything.
He has a point.
He has a point? Why do you say he has a point?
Hush, I'm not going to say anything.
I don't want to answer this. What, you think that the same as he does? How girls don't seem to like normal compliments?
Not exactly. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, pobrecito. That's okay. Okay, basically answering his question, you know, we as females, we do actually, we like non-sexual compliments better than sexual compliments. You know, it's like, wow, your hair's nice today, or, you know, that's a nice shirt. Did you just buy it? You know, those kinds of things. Those are like, oh, he noticed. You know.
Oh my God, those big eyes.
Where? Yes, those big eyes. But you know, it's like, you know, we like it, and a lot. I think right now in like this time, this year, a lot more girls are preferring the non-sexual compliments because it doesn't feel like you're being
Appreciated?
no. You're like they're directly trying to compliment your something or other so that they'll get into your pants.
Nah.
You know, a regular compliment like you have really nice eyes, or you have the cutest freckles I've ever seen, you know, things like that are like, they don't feel like they're directly trying to just get you into bed, you know? So it's like, we accept those more because it doesn't feel so forward. So, you know, non-sexual compliments, they's good. They work. Let's see. Ooh, this is actually a good one, and you might have actually good. So, how to compliment men.
Ooh.
Said, it's an odd is it odd to compliment men on their appearance or looks in the same way that you would do with women? Or do different rules apply? Also, what topics, besides their size and sexual prowess, makes you feel good?
I'm not saying it.
Why not? Stand up for men.
I'm a fox, not a man. Well, a male fox.
You're physically male. You have a penis. So talk about what okay. Like if I were to say to you something like, oh, it's so hard. See how hard it is to compliment a man? I don't know. Hold on, let's think of something.
I know, it's hard.
It's
I'm
hard.
too ugly. Yeah, I'm ugly.
You're not ugly.
Yes, it is hard because I'm ugly.
You're not ugly. You have like the only way I could describe it is that you're like cute and fuzzy.
Well, that says much.
But let's see. I don't know, sexual compliment of some sort. Looking at you, it's hard. It's hard. See, this is why women don't compliment men, because we don't know what to say. This is why we don't do it. Because we get lost. We start to like, what do I compliment on? What do I say?
You're so fucking ugly.
What can I say that he hasn't heard from other dudes? You know, other guys might say, I don't know, you're a lot stronger than me, or like, damn, you're quick, dude, something like that. I don't know. Your video gaming is just astonishing, man. You know, things like that. Like, what kind of compliment could a woman give to a man that would be an actual compliment?
You.
You have something stuck to your beard. It's like, Okay, let's see. I'm going to put myself into a scenario here. I'm going to try to actually find a freaking compliment and see if it works.
I'm waiting.
It's hard. It's so hard.
Praise me.
Praise you? Oh, wonderful Foxy. You are nothing but a big bronze statue of masculinity.
Oh
All
my.
other men bow before you just so that they can get a slight taste of what they could possibly become. Something like that?
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yes, it does work.
That's a compliment that works. See, you gotta just do something ridiculous.
Hey.
That's like way over the top, but it seemed to work. You're like, yes, yes, yes. Stroke my ego, woman. Stroke it. Just keep stroking it. So, yes. See, it's. I mean, giving men compliments is so hard. Yeah. No, without it sounding weird. Like, you have a nice butt. You're like, where?
Where?
There it is.
Where? See anything?
Have you ever tried turning around? Just to try
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there's a butt there! I can't turn like that. Well, I can, and it hurts.
Oh.
Okay. This one, this one is one that made me just... This one, okay. This one's... The title is Sexual Harassment or Compliment. My boyfriend recently got me a job working with him, and I'm actually really excited and love the work. The only problem is that it's at a car assembly manufacturer, and I'm obviously outnumbered by guys 5-1. To top it off, I seem to be the only girl under the age of 40. I'm only 28.
Wow.
Without a weird mullet or fried out dyed hair, or being like 60 pounds overweight or crack addict thin. I figured it might be strange for a while, but I never thought it would be this bad. My very first night, I had the guy in the line asking me questions like what kind of guys was I into, if I had a boyfriend. I'm a very private person, so I just shrugged and laughed it off. Finally, he just flat out asked me out. Today, my boyfriend told me that he saw several guys openly staring at my butt. One even went so far as to pretend he was spanking me as he walked by.
Yeah.
I was completely oblivious. My boyfriend said there's not much he can do and that he can't start a fight with every guy who checks me out. He literally said they can look but they can't touch. I think he kind of sees it as a compliment that people know he's dating the hottest chick in the plant, which, believe me, is no competition. So, is this a compliment or flat-out sexual harassment?
Well, it depends on how you take the compliment. In this case, he doesn't have any more choice than what's the word?
To stand back and like as a woman.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I'm saying it as a man.
You're saying it as a man. Like if that was your
like
girlfriend. If that was your girlfriend.
Well, that used to happen to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, my girlfriend wasn't that bad. She had a pretty body and all that stuff. And I'm like, aha, yeah, see.
Yes, mine.
Yes, it's mine. Only mine. Meow, meow, meow.
Okay, I read a few of the answers that came off of this one. And most of them were saying how the stares, that happens. That happens to everybody. Men stare. The questions, that happens too. That happens everywhere. And, if you don't want it to happen to you, then you just flat out say, what the fuck is your problem? Leave me alone. I'm not interested. And most of the time they'll go like, okay, whatever, They don't want, you to go up to the supervisor and say things. And what was it? The spanking that was like, if he didn't actually touch her, and she didn't even notice, that's like not, it's not like something you want to happen to yourself. But if if she's putting this on Yahoo Answers, it's obviously making her fairly uncomfortable. It's something that if she talked to him about it already and he says there's nothing I can do about it, and she's actually asking strangers on the internet, they have a bigger problem than just what's going on. It's like, a lot of times if you let things keep going and don't do anything about it, it will escalate to something worse. I know this. I experienced it already.
Oh.
I let something happen for a while, and it kept getting worse and worse, and I kept not saying anything. Because I don't know why, I thought I was gonna like get in trouble.
Scared?
I don't know, it was weird. And also I was scared, but whatever. And it was like, you know, if you don't do something about it, it will get worse. So if she's outnumbered 5-1, and all the other women probably they don't care. They're probably just as much like guys as the rest of the guys in there. And if one of the guys were to perhaps, like, when her boyfriend wasn't around, or like there was nobody else around, if they were to grab her and rape her, then she took too long. She didn't say anything. And that's like, it can lead to something like that if it isn't controlled. If you don't stand up for yourself, they're going to keep doing it, and it will get worse. So it's like, basically the only thing that one can do in that kind of situation is say something to them. You know, say, I don't want you to be doing that anymore. I don't like it. If you don't stop, I'm going to tell our boss about it. I'm going to tell him, and there's, you know, that's on you. It's not on me. So if you do it again,
bye-bye,
then you're gone from here. You know, things like that. Or you just quit and you say, I'm not dealing with this. You know, one or the other. But still, it's like, if you don't do something, it will get worse. And I don't know how a boyfriend would feel in that kind of situation if it were to escalate that way. Like, if she was your girlfriend and you saw these things happen, and it was like, okay, I can't fight with every dude, and then you heard and she told you, like, one night she comes home crying and she got raped at work, like, would you feel like you should have said something before, or would you just go and try to kill the motherfucker?
Kill him? Why not?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Sounds good. Quite satisfying.
Satisfying. So it's like,
Kill or not to kill?
Kill or not to kill, that is the question.
Yes.
I love this question. This next question, I adore it. It's hilarious. It said, my friend and I were talking, and I told him that the girl in front of me has nice tits with a Z. She was a foot in front of us, and I think she heard me. You think? So she looked back and kept glancing at me. She sort of gave me a look. I don't think she has a boyfriend, and she's a cheerleader. Does she want to get it on?
Slut.
So you guys are wrong. She wants my cock. with a 0. It has a 0. It's like, oh my god. Okay. So the scenario is the following. There's these two dudes. There's this girl standing in front of them, and he says she's got nice tits, and she's like,
oh my god, your face is so priceless.
I mean, how are you gonna... It's like, excuse me? If she's a foot in front of you, why would you say that? What in your brain it tells you that that's a good idea?
Maybe he's a boy of 15 years old.
Yeah, maybe. The spelling, you know.
With C and zeros.
His name is Azjikpsk. It's just like, and he thinks it's a compliment, which is funny. That's not a compliment. If one of your friends were to do that next to you, and you saw the girl give him that look, what would your reaction be besides the obvious laughter?
Oh god, I will cover my face.
It'd be, I'm not here.
Yeah.
He's the idiot. I'm not here. He's just lucky he didn't get slapped or something.
Maybe he did, but
maybe he did. Yeah, I mean, it's like, no, she does not want to get it on. She wants to, memorize your face so that she can, tell someone else later who you are so that they can beat the crap out of you.
Yeah.
Because that's not a compliment. No. At least not when she's listening. It's just... Okay, this one is from a beautiful little 13-year-old.
Aww.
So, why do guys grab girls' butts? I I'm 13 and I just started dating this guy, and while we were watching a movie together at my school, he grabbed my butt. And I haven't even kissed him yet. So what does that mean?
Aww, so cute.
That's so cute. It's kind of scary though. When was your first girlfriend? How old are you think?
14? Yeah.
I think
15?
I was like 14. I said something like that. No, wait, let me see. Yeah, I think I was 14, 13 in that area, you know? You know, when your hormones are everywhere and you have no idea, you say you want a dude, but you don't know why. it's like I don't remember who said it, but there was a comic that said, when I was 13, I was with this girl and she had beautiful tits and I wanted them. I didn't know what to do with them, but I wanted them. You know, that awkward stage in your life where you do so many embarrassing things.
No,
you look back on it and you want to punch yourself in the face. You're lucky if you don't want to punch yourself in the face. So there are some times. But it's like, okay. At the age you are now, would you grab a girl's butt if you hadn't even kissed her yet?
Maybe. She has a nice butt.
That's a nice butt. Look, it doesn't say here how long they've been dating. She says, I just started. So it could be like a week or a couple of days. If we're unlucky, it's only been a few hours. Most likely a couple of days. So a couple of days into a relationship, like there's very little background. We don't know if they knew each other, whatever. Okay, we're gonna say you meet this. You're in college, so.
Why me?
Because you're a dude.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a dude. In case you hadn't noticed, you know these are boobs. So, I don't have a penis as far as I know. No? Nope, I got none. Okay, you're the dude. And as a dude, let's say you were to meet someone here at school. Some random girl. I don't know, maybe she's from Administración. No sé, I don't know.
Yeah.
She's from all the way over there. So you meet her. How many days will go by before you grab her butt? You had no prior relationship with her.
1 day. Why not?
A day? Why not?
Yeah.
If you're lucky, she won't slap you.
No, if I'm lucky, maybe got to grab her boob.
So I get to grab boob.
Nom nom.
I remember back in the days where you had to like graduate to get up to that that level, you know? You know, when it was like first you hold hands and then you first you talk to each other and then you hold hands and that's wonderful and then you like you have your first kiss. It's all awkward and shit. It's always awkward. Even at this age, a first kiss is awkward.
Really?
It depends. All these things. Why did we get so far from our original topic? I don't know.
Feminist.
Shut up.
Feminist.
I'm like a weird kind of feminist. I like equal rights, but I would much rather remain in the house and just clean it and take care of the children.
That's because you're lazy.
It's not that I'm lazy.
Yes, you're lazy.
No, I would much rather have that simpler life where I don't have to worry about all of these things. That's why my fucking eye won't stop twitching. It doesn't work. You know, it's like, it's like, you know, the stress, I don't like it.
No one does.
No one likes stress. And it's like,
the correct words will be, you can't stand it.
No, I can't. You know, I've had this eye twitch ever since I started working. And it hasn't gone away. There's not a single day that I don't have it. And there is also not a single day that I'm not thinking about what I have to do next at work. You know, it's not like my old job where it was I just go there, I do it, I leave, I don't have to think about it. And no, I get home, I still have to think about it.
Yeah.
So a compliment would be nice every now and then. You know, you get home from work and you're thinking about what the fuck you have to do tomorrow, and I don't know, some compliment of some sort would be nice. Like, you don't have to make food. We'll order. That'd be nice. But no, I get home. You know, my mom does ask me, you know, how was work, and I'm just like, But it's
What
like,
you looking at?
there's a leaf there that's got my attention. I don't know why, it's just there, and I'm like, Are you an ass man or a boobs man?
Huh? To be honest, maybe from both of them.
You're like, I will take both.
Yes.
So one or the other. It's like, if she has a nice butt and alright boobs, you'll still go.
Oh my god. Cell phone.
Cell phone!
Phoenix Ride. Like it.
Of course you do. Roll! Rolling like Link. The grass is very comfortable.
Yes, it is.
Okay, before we start, I start rambling on again about something weird and feminist. Oh.
Feminist.
Yes, but you like that. It's because I keep tearing into random people. It's hilarious. I don't know why that started. Like, why wasn't like that before? What happened? Anywho, I got a job. That's what happened. Okay. Well, yeah, when you're working with kids, everything gets screwed up. You know, I can't curse at work. I have to slap kids who curse now.
Wow.
Not slap them. You're not allowed to hit them. Damn it. I wish I could hit them. I would throw knives at them if they let me. Then they'd listen. It's the teacher that throws knives. You know, you get that good aim. You get them right between the legs. You know, where it looks like it's going to hit them, but it doesn't. It's like, That's what I wish I could do. But it's not allowed. It's not allowed. You're barely allowed to yell at them.
Oh. That sucks.
I know it sucks. Anywho, let's do conclusions before we get thrown off. Before I get thrown off and go into a weird tangent.
Yes, please.
Okay. Conclusions on sexual compliments versus sexual harassment.
I can make it sound pretty better, like, oh my god, I like those breasts. It kind of sounds better, huh?
So yes, that chicken looks delicious.
Oh my god, those chicken tenders.
Delish. Those are some nice thighs. You pull it out of the bucket. KFC. Hopefully our next sponsor. Okay. Okay, yeah, you know, starts with one. Start making compliments sound less aggressive.
Rather grabbing her boob.
Like grabbing, imagine that, a dude randomly grabbing a boob in front of everyone. And he doesn't even know the woman. It's like, bleh. No, that goes more into sexual molestation, not harassment. Yeah, so basically, you know, sexual compliments and sexual harassment are harder on this side of the fence, the female side. We don't know how to compliment you. You guys, it's hard.
It's because we're ugly.
It's not because you're ugly, because we don't know what to talk about. What would you, like something like...
Well, you ask us to understand.
I know, you
but
can't
you don't understand us.
No. But we understand you, we know what you need and what you want, but we don't know how to compliment you. You need food, sex, and a TV. Or Wi-Fi. And a Wi-Fi. Things have changed. It's not a TV anymore. Wi-Fi.
And sex.
I already said sex. That's the second thing I said.
Sex.
And more sex.
And more sex.
And always sex. Yep. It's like they said that a guy needs to be fed, he needs to have sex, and he needs someone to listen to him every now and then. You know, these are the things, the three things men need. Yeah, we need more than 3 things.
Yeah, actually I'm hungry.
You're hungry? We should go get food then. Okay, so in conclusion, you know, it's harder for a woman to sexually harass a man. And men always accidentally sexually harass a woman.
Yeah.
So it's like, basically, people, furries of the world, the things that you say, think about it 3 times before you press enter. You know, read it once, then read it again, then say it out loud. Make sure it's not weird. You know, especially if it's towards the opposite gender, males. Because I've seen that a lot. I mean, we're used to ignoring them, but we still don't like them. You know, telling a woman that she has a nice butt in a picture is usually not the thing she wanted to hear when she put up that picture. Even if it was just her butt. I don't know, we're weird, I'm sorry. We'll talk about that one of these days, the why women are so weird. But eventually. So this has been the Sexnerd Furries. I'm sorry about the feminist rant. We will leave you because we need substance.
Huh?
Yes, we need
Bye-bye.
substance. Bye.